Welcome to Real Judaism with Rabbi Klapper. Unfiltered wisdom for Jewish life.
Yetira be'emes shekvar lo yuchal shum bal seichel hamin shetachlis brias ha'odom hu lematzavo ba'olam hazeh. If a person would really truly think about it, there's no way that a person could really believe that his purpose is in this world. And the truth of the matter is that if you don't believe in the next world, a person who doesn't believe in the next world, he knows that there is no purpose, right? Somebody who doesn't believe in the next world, doesn't believe in God, and then there is no purpose. You're just an accident of creation. So if you're just an accident of creation, obviously there is no purpose. But a person who does believe in God and does believe in the world to come can understand that that is really the true tachlis. It's logical. This is a logical conclusion. So what's he adding over here? I think what the Mesillah Yesharim is adding over here is a very unique point. The unique point is that, yes, it could be that I believe in the next world. I do believe in the next world. I believe that I'm going to get reward for all the things that I do in the next world, and people who did Averos are going to get punished in the next world. I do believe in that. But a person might come to think that there is also a purpose in this world unrelated to the next world. Unrelated. We have a purpose in this world that is related to this world, but that purpose is also related to the next world. For example, a person is earning his share in Olam Haba, but at the same time, he might be doing very good things in this world. Let's say somebody who uses his money to build different good causes. So that person is certainly building his Olam Haba, and at the same time, he's making a real purpose in this world. There's no question about it. People who build moistus, yeshivas, mikvos, and all the wonderful different chesed organizations that Klal Yisrael has built up over the decades, centuries. All of these things have a toelis in this world as well. So in this paragraph, the Ramchal is not coming to say that, there's no purpose in that. In this world, he's not coming to say that. What he is coming to say is that a person might come to say, yes, it's true. There's ruchnius. Yes, it's true that you're working for your Olam Haba, and you can even do things in this world that are going to be ruchnius. They're going to be spiritual things in this world too, and they're for the purpose of this world as well. But there's another thing. Having a good time in this world just for the sake of having a good time. That's also, if a person thinks about that he's going to say that's just not true. Somebody with a thinking mind cannot come to believe then we're talking about doing things in this world for this world so that I can enjoy in this world. Meaning that's the purpose. Do you know what the purpose is? I'm eating because I love eating. That's why I'm eating. Do you know why I'm enjoying? I'm enjoying because I love enjoying. Taiva for the sake of taiva. That's where he's coming to say, no, that can't be. That can't be true. Why? What is the person's life in this world? Is there anybody who truly has a content, happy life in this world? Says David HaMelech, the average age of a person is 70 years in Begvuros. And if he's a strong person, he'll live to 80. The Rabbim Amav the oven, and most of those days are just hard work. How many different types of pain? How many different types of sicknesses? And after all of that, hamavis, death. Wow, that sounds real exciting. Not 1 in 1,000 Not 1 in 1,000 will find enough pleasure that he has real peace. That I've fulfilled the purpose of life because I've had every single type of pleasure under the sun. Gamhu, even that 1 out of 1,000, ilu yagil l'mei shana, even if he would live to 100, kvar avo bottom in olam, and then his life would be over. Having life in this world for this world's sake, taiva for the sake of taiva, is a big mistake. If you just look at the percentages of your life, I think I saw a study about this one time. What percentage of a person's life does he spend unconscious? A very significant amount. At least probably close to a third of his life he spends unconscious. Well, counting for him, yes. At least a third, probably close to a third of his life he spends not here. Besides for that, how much time does a person spend in the bathroom? How much time does a person spend eating? And how much time does a person spend working? And how much time does a person spend in truly enjoying life? How much time? Very little. So if we're going to say the whole purpose of life is those few minutes, that's the whole purpose. The person's living to 80 and he has maybe a few hours of pleasure in his whole life. So that's the whole purpose of his life, is those 80 minutes. 80 minutes in 80 hours. In 80 days, excuse me. Whatever the amount of that small amount of pleasure that a person really has over the course of his life, most of life is tough. It doesn't mean that life can't be meaningful. It doesn't mean that you can't be working on something and feeling proud of building yourself up. But if a person is looking for olam hazeh, for the sake of olam hazeh, I'm looking to enjoy this world, which is what most of the Western world, and probably the Eastern world as well, most of the world is just looking to enjoy in this world. Already the Navi said that those people say, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you die. Meaning, enjoy yourself in this world. There is nothing else afterwards. You might as well have a good time. But even those people, what percentage of their life do they even have for that? That's so sad. If that's the whole purpose of your life, and it's such a small percentage, it's less than 1% of your life. Wow, did you really accomplish your purpose in life? If that's your purpose? Rather, this is not your purpose in life. There's a much greater goal. There's something much bigger. Yes, doing good things in this world will affect this world too. But we have to realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created two worlds, and our ultimate goal is to get to the next world. Okay, we'll stop over here, continue with this next week. Be'ez Hashem.
Thank you for joining Real Judaism, where we explore Torah's wisdom for real life. Created by J Foundations and produced by Eli Podcast Productions. Find more episodes at realjudaism.org and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.